Yeah, so we're just going to talk about getting back into things. So for some people, it's been a great period of time. They're more active than ever. They're out walking, they're out running, they're out bike riding. For others, they've just stopped. Since the gym's shut, they've done nothing. Diet's terrible, the training's terrible. They're in a worse place than ever. And I get that, that first period when everything closed down and like, I had closed my business and I was worried about my kids, I was worried about my family. It was a lot of uncertainty. I definitely come for that. But I also kept training, I kept moving, I did all the stuff I enjoy doing. And that keeps you on the straight and narrow, so to speak. So, how do we get you there? How do we get you back into it? First and foremost, you find something you enjoy doing. Because if the gym's closed and you stop training, well, you can't have enjoyed it that much. Because you'd be doing it now. Because there's always ways to do stuff. I like powerlifting, I like strongman. I've got all the kit down at my gym. But I've been getting back with a kettlebell and a few other bits because I enjoy training. And I've just found ways to do the stuff I was doing, but with different things or the things that will help me when I go back. Because it's part of the mission, it's part of what I enjoy and part of what I live for. So find something you enjoy. And then on top of then, just do a little bit of it. It doesn't have to be major. A conversation I had the other day was, I talked about it, just do something, do 10 of something, do 10 sit-ups, 10 press-ups, 10 squats, I don't care. Some exercise you like doing, 10 minutes of walking. It doesn't have to be anything major, but just do something you enjoy and start. That's the first and foremost, just start. Because I guarantee you, right, as shit as you feel, and you might be a million miles away from where you want to be, but I guarantee you train for a week and you'll feel better. I guarantee if you eat a little bit better, and I'm not talking about fucking 5 immaculate fucking kale and chicken meals that are just boring as shit and shit. I'm just talking about like a couple of apples, maybe make a home cooked meal. That's sometimes. But if you do that shit, you will feel better immediately. As soon as you train, you feel better. You know this. We all know this. So that's what you got to do. Do that little bit and then build from there. And it sounds so fucking simple, but it's the truth. And then, so that's the first stage. Now let's go into some successful habits of dieters, right? So you can, look. There's a thing on my website. It's got some of the studies that backs up some of the stuff I'm about to say. So basically, diets have a 90 to 95% fail rate. I shared a post on this yesterday. The fucking shit. So the worst thing you can possibly do if you want to lose weight long term and keep it off is do a fucking diet, right? So what do the successful people do? They plan long term. So you do what I was on about the other day and you find your why. You figure out why you want to be in shape, why it's important to you. You make it tangible, you make it real to you. It could be to be a better dad to your kids, it could be so your partner finds you more attractive, it could be anything. I don't care, whatever it may be. The first time I got in shape is because I didn't want to get fucking beat down anymore. I wanted girls that like me. Bit shallow, but it's the truth. And it was a fucking good motivator. But find something, right? So find your why, right? Okay, so where do you want to be? Right, well, I'm 20 stone, I want to be 15 stone. Great, there's your goal. You made it specific. And it's measurable. Smart goals. So, you want to lose 5 stone. Okay, what's your time scale? It's going to be a while. We're not going to say a month. You know what I mean? A year. 18 months, be sensible about it, but then break it down. So if you go, it's going to be 18 months, then divide that by, well, how many pounds is that a month? How many pounds is it a week? Where do I need to be? And then measure it, month on month on month. You've got to measure consistently. So that's another habit of successful dieters. I used to be dead against weighing, I really did, because people would tie too much into it. But we've just got to understand that it's just a number at a certain point in time and it can fluctuate. It doesn't matter if it goes up 1 week and it doesn't, because what matters is the long term. So people, you need to weigh consistently. It's one of the habits of successful dieters. People do it without, but I'm going to go with these habits because they've been studied, they've been researched, and I agree with them. So yeah, you do, but you also need to understand that you can't tie everything into that number. It's just one measurement. I encourage you to do body fat, I encourage you to do measurements with tape measures, I encourage you to do pictures, because sometimes that doesn't represent really what's going on, and you might gain 1 week and then all of a sudden you get a double loss. So just worry about the long term. So as long as the trend is in a 6-month period you've gone down, that's what matters. So we find out why. We plan long term. We measure our progress. We track our food. Now that can start off with just writing it down. Just write down what you eat. Don't worry about macros, don't worry about calories. Start with that. But that's another one. They track in some form or another. I would always encourage that you then start tracking calories and stuff, because information is power, and it's dead easy then to do the maths and just go, right, I need to cut this off. And also you're allowed to build a diet then that includes everything you like. Some people cut out carbs and it helps, but they cut calories. Some people fast and it helps, but they cut calories. Some people do vegan, it helps, but they cut calories. And a lot of vitamins and nutrients, but that's a post for another day. But you see the things. That's why knowing your calories. Well, you know what you can. I do periods of low carb, I do periods of fasting, and then other times I just do calories. Like I'm in a calorie one now, so I'm eating regularly throughout the day, but I'm just watching my calories. So I'm kind of I've got lower calorie snacks, and I'm just being a bit careful about stuff. Then other times I might fast. I fasted for 2 days before now, but I enjoy doing it, and I like a good binge of food at the end. But I like to mix things up. That's me, and that's what works for me, and that's mine, not yours. You got to find what works for you. But I recommend knowing the calories because it gives you power to then apply all those things. So we plan long term. We figure out why the fuck we're doing it. We track ourselves and our progress. It could be you want bigger arms, so measure them. Simple. And then plan when we're gonna get there. Well, I'm gonna do this workout today and Wednesday and Friday. Just plan. But that's it. And there's so little. I know it's saying so simple to know why you're doing it, to set that specific goal, to then track your progress, track your food, move your ass, and all these sound really simple things, but they're the things that get you there. They're the things that will keep you there. They're the things that become habits, that become a lifestyle. I know I've got on a bit, but I feel the need to, because there's so many people who will just go, there you go, there's a diet. You know how easy it would be? Do you know how many things I've got that I could just give someone that'd lose them 10 pounds? I used to cut fucking nearly a stone in a week. Cutting weight is a piece of piss. And I know that sounds like, I'm not trying to be condescending, I'm not trying to be arrogant, I'm not trying to belittle someone and make someone feel shit because they're struggling to lose weight, but losing weight is a piece of piss. It's really fucking hard. Getting people to fucking make a change and sustain that change, that's what's really, really hard, because you know what you got to do? You got to build many, many habits. You got to take where they are and we've got to fucking overhaul it. We can't do it all at once because they'll not stick. We've got to go in and bit by bit we've got to make adjustments. We've got to rewire them. Then maybe we've got to redo the plumbing. And then maybe we've got to rip the fucking cement off, and we've got to do we've got to do new plastering. Sometimes we've got to go into bricks because there's shit going on in here. And then we've got then we've got to paint the fucker. There's just so many phases to it. There's so much going on. If you try and do it all at once, so it's like, I view challenges as the analogy I've just used of doing a house. It's like they decorate this house, they go in, it's like fucking changing rooms, isn't it? They go in, full weekend, a bit of cash thrown at it, boom. Oh, look how amazing it is. Guarantee 2 years down the line, it looked like shit, that room. With people, it's like 2 months, isn't it? Oh, look at my profile picture, but I don't look like that anymore. It's shit, it's horrible, it's frustrating. I'm not making a mockery of anyone, I'm really not. I'm just stating facts and things that I see and things that frustrate me. I've been training for many, many years. Many years. Just like anyone who's in my position, who has a gym, who's a trainer. They've been training for many years. People who are in shape, they've been training for many years. And it's been a gradual process, bit by bit by bit by bit. Anyone who's worth the salt, anyone who's good, what they were doing 5 years ago is very different now. There'll be some of the elements are the same, but they'll have built, they'll have made changes, they'll have gone, I was wrong on that. I've done that on plenty of stuff. And they'll find a better way, and it'll have evolved over years. And the stuff that I've got done to get me to this point, that if I hadn't have done, I won't be able to do the next lot of stuff. It's just such a process. Don't try and fucking rush it. Right, I'm going to stop now because I'm going on and on and on. Main point, little sustainable habits. Start fucking small. Track.